take a look at was picked by Millionaire to be MYDX, and that was up 38% from his pick. Like we said, we were going through these, and over here on the 30th, it was based off of that, and he picked this over here on the 23rd. So it had a nice little pop up there, guys. MYDX, quite a bit of move. I'm going to go ahead and keep this one on a watch right here because, look, you got the Bollinger Bands all tightening in. The volume's dropped off a little bit, but I think that just from looking at the chart, there's a seller, okay, right? I mean, it's just common sense. Looking at it, a lot of red on high volume is more than likely a seller, right? If this seller was to leave within the next day or so, I really think that you can definitely see MYDX making some moves. So if you know anything else, or if anybody in the chat has anything to add on MYDX, let us know. But I mean, you had this pop up right here, but it went back sideways. I mean, it's not dropping off. It just went sideways compared to where it was at the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Pop up, then just sideways again. I know that when we covered this, we were pretty accurate on the last time. Let me see what I said on here. MYDX, because I had a comment on the YouTube, and it said you guys did really good. This was dead on. This video was dead on. So I'm looking for my notes on that one. It looks like it was a day before, a day or two before that one. Because we the holidays, we kind of messed up our streams, the order that we do them. So, yeah, MYDX, I said on the 27th, right here, I said 0029, 0034 break, it'll run. And guess what? Boom. It fell through it exactly that, right through there. 0034, look at that. And it popped up. So we were dead on with that one. Congratulations. And thank you for the comments over there on the YouTube for this one. So MYDX, Joe, is there anything that you'd like to add? Was there anything recent on this one?
Well, there hasn't been any recent news, but then on there was this December 30th, there was a pre-14C.
Okay.
So let's see.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to put over here 0023 on watch. I still got a feeling about this one. Like I said, if that seller goes away.
Yeah, yeah, so this pre-14C, it's doesn't actually have the date on it, but it's January 2017. Dear MyDx Incorporated shareholders, this information statement is furnished to provide notice to stockholders of MyDx Incorporated Nevada Corporation, the company, in connection with approval by the board of directors, the board, and the majority of the stockholders of the common stock par value of 000 or 001, the common stock, to take the following actions. 1, grant discretionary authority to the board at any time or times for the period of 12 months after the date of the written consent to adopt an amendment to the company's articles of incorporation as amended, the articles of incorporation to effect a reverse stock split at a ratio of 1 for 250, or 2, 1 for 500, or 1 for 750, or 1 for 1,000, 1 for 1250, and 1 for 1500, 1 for 2000, 1 for 2500. Such ratio to be determined by the board, or to determine not to proceed with the reverse stock split. Authorize the board to designate the MyDx Incorporated 2017 Stock Incentive Plan. So that's number 2, the incentive plan. The plan, and collectively with the above described actions, the corporate actions. So stockholders of record at the close of business on December 24th, 2016 are entitled to notice of this stockholder action by written consent, since the actions have been approved by the holders of the required majority of the outstanding shares of our voting stock. No proxies were or being solicited. Pursuant to Rule 14C, 2 under the Securities Exchange Act of 1934, and that's basically that. So they sent out a message saying that they're going to possibly, within the next 12 months, they could do a reverse split at any time, and it could be for 1 for 250, 1 for 500, 1 for 750. Who knows? But I mean, that's a good way to keep your shareholders right there up there and like, extremely impressed and excited. I actually really like this company too. It's shocking that they would do that. But you
Right.
never know what their plans are. Maybe they're going to do a reverse split to, uplist or whatnot. I don't know.
Right.
You have to go and
You
look at the
really don't.
filings. Yeah,
It
because I
could,
mean they're QB, but at the same time I could see why that would send their stock going down a little bit.
right. So, hey, MYDX, like I always say, if you know anything more about this, head over to investorshangout.com/live in our live stream. Share it with the other thousands of members on the boards. And I would love to hear from you. So, like I said, the 1-4 on here, 0023 on watch. I'm going to continue to hold that. So, like I said, this seller, whoever's here, turns around. This one can definitely start running for sure. You can see that here pretty easily. So that is MYDX.